What's up, guys, and welcome to the 5th episode of the ELO ladder. In this series, I play against my subscribers of all levels, and as a pretty advanced player, I try to show you how I would play if I would be your rating. And in today's video, we have a subscriber with the rating of 1400. Playing against ELO from South Africa, and I'm gonna start with my favorite D4 because 1400, you know, that is not a bad rating. He plays knight f6. So it looks like we are going to be playing the Indians game. So if you're a D4 player, you like you face the Indian quite often. This is how you play. D4, C4, I like to play. Now you play knight C3 to prepare E4. And now he doesn't play D6. You can already kick the knight out. But he does know his theory. Now let's just bring the other knight out. He's probably going to castle. And we don't want to be behind, so we've got two knights out, we've got the full center. Let's get this bishop out over here. It wouldn't make a lot of sense just blocking out the queen. And whenever they play this move, this is, I think, I've played against this quite, I've played against this a few times. And obviously the idea is that takes, you can maybe already trade off the queens, but now the rook takes and is the whole file, so you probably don't want to do that. You don't want to give your opponent the file, right? And now most of the times when they have the knight here, you go bishop e3. But now if I just push, like, this bishop is going to be bad because it's going to be starting to the pawn, and this knight is not going to be good either. So I think that is the correct way to play it. The only good piece is going to be this knight probably. Enough waffling, let's just castle the king. And okay, he goes here, probably trying to enter this square, which if I go like bishop e3, I can already take that knight. So let's see, can I go? I mean, I need to develop the bishop here, probably, right? The only minor piece that hasn't been developed. If I go here, I'm just gonna get kicked out, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's just go bishop e3. And if he goes here, then okay, now we're entering the Gligoric variation, I think. I think this is what it's called. And now I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to go here. And you have to hit the queen here, right? To save the bishop. Now you push, you go bishop h4, and he pushes again, which I'm not sure if it is theoretically correct, but it definitely could be. Now I don't see anything wrong with just kicking out the knight, making sure there is no more danger, and yeah, we're gonna continue with the attack. We can honestly, like, he's just gonna go back, right? And now, I mean, we could if I move the knight, we could obviously sag here. But now he's got some attack going on, so we gotta somehow deal with that, right? Let's see, how are we gonna do this? My king is a bit weak, but if he's gonna push these pawns, then his king is gonna become weak too, because he's just not gonna have enough protectors. So now, let's say I don't want him to develop the bishop, then I'm gonna go here. Just gonna walk right into this, right? Maybe I could just start a pawn chain over here. Say here, you know, support it. But let's say a3, he pushes, I go back. He pushes, I go here. And then he pushes this, let's say. And then I don't probably have to react. And I can just go here, this. So let's say rook b1 I play, then he takes, I take, and if he pushes, I feel like takes. This, I mean, I gotta be careful, but I think I'm fine. I don't see anything wrong. So let me go a3. So, you know, you still gotta calculate, and obviously I'm down 3 minutes on the clock, and he probably is watching my video, so he knows that I'm a slow player, so that's probably what he's gonna be banking on. Obviously can't play f5 now, hangs the queen, so still gotta be careful. Now, probably there could be a world where actually, if the queen would be on d7, let's say, and he pushes, then takes, I would probably do that, because his king is extremely weak, and my bishop with my queen lining up, you know, is pretty dangerous too. I could immediately capture knight, but that's not the world that we are in. I think we're gonna get g5. I'm gonna go back. We could even get this, but take sorry, g5, bishop g3, and g4. I can just take, and after you take, I can go here and place the knight, let's say, on f5, or I could even go back. There is nothing wrong with that, I think, and that would be probably it. So g5, bishop g3, g4, and I probably need to take, because then my pawn structure would be really bad, and then takes, and I can go anywhere, and this is going to be under some pressure. Okay, we get it. Let's go to g3. Now let's see if we're gonna get this. Then again, sacking could make some sense, since these two are kind of strong, but I really do not see the attack. It would just be very, very slow. So now this I take. Now he has 3 different ways he can capture, obviously, right? So I don't think any of them make like any super big problems to me. Probably pawn takes is going to be the most difficult one, because my knight is going to be attacked. I mean, this. If you take with the knight, you're not attacking anything. Yeah, now if you take with the knight, I mean, okay, there we go. And I can even go here, even try to enter this square. Now this pawn is under some pressure. That brings me to maybe going here, because now the pawn is being hit. And if you push this, then I can take, and we are winning the pawn. So I really think that he's got to be careful here, because he could lose the pawn. Yeah, I think I was thinking that he could maybe go queen e7, but it doesn't work, because after takes, probably takes, then I have this. No, I don't. Yeah, that was dumb from me. Anyways, I still think that this pawn could be under some pressure. I mean, it is under some pressure, right? So you gotta be careful defending this. And my knight is not getting trapped. I can always go like rook e1, plays the knight on f1. But he's playing a great game so far. I'm a bit low in the time again, so you know, we gotta do something about that. So here, if that happens, we already gotta discuss what am I gonna do. Maybe he can push again, right? And then this, maybe he takes with the rook. I really don't know how do I add more pressure onto this pawn. I don't really think I can. I could potentially go like here, and here, but then the queen is not attacking. So I think this pawn is just not gonna get hit more. So I have queen d7. I think I can just kind of like lay back and really don't have to worry, because both of our kings are kind of weak. I think his king is weaker, but I just my pieces are very passive here, right? So I need to kind of put them on a different square for sure. Even rook e1 and knight f1, rook e1, knight f1, and knight e3 is a maneuver I really like there. Also, when I said rook b1, push b4, and there we get it. So now we gotta discuss all of the options, right? So this doesn't just work. That just doesn't work at all. So do I play rook e1? Push. No, I mean, I'm not gonna take it, right? So it doesn't really matter what. But then this becomes a bit weak. I think this and then this could be a good idea. I don't know what am I gonna continue from there though. Rook e1 makes this a bit weaker. I honestly don't hate it though. Rook e1 doesn't look like a horrible move. Maybe if f5 I might have to take, because then you have push, but then this, I don't know. It's a tricky one though. Maybe this and I'm gonna take actually, yeah. And if you're gonna take with the rook, I can always go here. and you know, I mean, he's attacking, so we're gonna have a bit of a defending lesson. I still hope I should win, just because, you know, I'm that much higher rated. But obviously it could go either way. Let's just take. Let's see how he's gonna take. If he doesn't take with the well, that's surprising. I was definitely not expecting that. Now I'm just gonna have a free tempo on the queen, and now it's probably some time for me to start attacking too, bro, because I have been quite passive, and we need to do something about that. We need to do something. Okay, he goes here. I can just have another tempo on the queen here, and we can just keep on attacking. And that's actually looking like you're gonna have to stay really passive there. And you know, then we could potentially win it again. Put some pressure on the pawn. So another tempo on the queen. That's obviously what we love to do. I think the queen, it could potentially go here as well, but I don't see what is it gonna do there. So let's say the queen goes back to e7. Right. So now I really like this maneuver. This pawn is just gonna be. It just needs to be targeted, because that's basically what, you know, is his biggest weakness, and I just gotta go for it. This knight is very good. I really do like my position there, I can't lie. Lining up like this could be an option as well, but after check, he can just step away to h8. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. I will really appreciate it. And actually it does go there, which I really don't get. Like, I really don't know what is the plans there. What are the plans there? So yeah, I don't get it. This could be now. I don't know. I really am confused a bit. Yeah. But I guess we're just gonna keep on playing. And I'm just gonna try to attack the pawn, as I said a million times. Knight e3, I really like that move. This knight, it's kind of hard to create plans here. It's a bit of a passive position there. But his king is just weak, so I gotta somehow create an attack here. Yeah, it's just a weird position, really. It is. Then this, and then maybe I could go like. I would like to go here, but that's just never happening. Ooh, I don't really love that move. Okay, he wants to capture, but I'm gonna capture like this. So what if I go here now? What if I go here? That could be good. I like that. Takes. Oh, that could be good. That could be really good, actually. So let me go for that. I really like that. Yeah, I think that's just pretty decent. Even if you take, you can even take like this maybe, because then I think I'm really safe. I think I'm really safe there. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is just a pretty decent game. He's playing very well, and if you take by the way, then I think the pawn's dead. Yeah. Because you gotta go somewhere, and then I'm gonna go here. We've got 3 attackers. You can probably go here though, which is nuts. That's nuts. But yeah, I really don't see the attack there. If you don't do anything, I'm gonna just slide here. Wait, I can actually just take the pawn now. If takes, I take. So there is nothing. Maybe. No. If he does nothing, let's say this. Okay, he does take. So let's go here. And now, how is he gonna continue this? I'm really interested in to see how is he gonna, what are his plans gonna be. He goes here as expected. Now I can just go here, and I think we're gonna get rook to, what is that? F4. Takes. Again, leads to absolutely nothing, which is kind of starting to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna probably have this knight maneuver, which is just crazy. And I'm just gonna try to win that pawn. Maybe I could go here as well, because this knight, is not doing that much. So this again probably is a move that you gotta play. If I go here though, push doesn't do a lot. He's having an insane attack there, but yeah, I'm a bit scared to go for that maneuver here. How are we gonna continue this? Yeah, I seriously don't know. I mean, yeah, it's an interesting game, bro. It's an interesting game. Oh, and he just gives it up. I mean, I do get the idea. You're threatening this, but this go somewhere else. I hang the knight. Well, I'm gonna just go here now, and then it should be pretty much it, hopefully. Yeah, I think that was the first, like, not the greatest moves, not the greatest move that he could play there. And now I'm really just looking for a trade. I'm really just looking for a trade there. So let me just go here. And we're winning the pawn, finally. That took us very long, but now I think I could even take like this. And if we do get the trade, which looks kind of advantageous, yeah, okay. We do get the trade, and we just are up a pawn in this endgame, which is obviously pretty good. That's always good. Now this is a good move, hitting the pawn. I think I could push like this though, and then I think that should be fine. I think that should be just fine. Oh, maybe push now. Okay, good find, good find. I do see it, obviously. How about I go here, threatening the push? Doesn't look bad to me. Maybe I could even go there. That probably was a move too, because then, let's say you protect the pawn, then I could take, and I think that would be pretty much game over, being up 2 pawns. But it's not at the moment. But he's playing very, very good. However, I think b4 takes, that could be bad, but I guess he always has a move like this. We're gonna go here, which is probably the move we're gonna face, right? How are we gonna react to that? I guess I can't put more pressure on the pawn, so that's a bit annoying. He just goes here. I don't get that, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, here, takes. I mean, I think I'm just gonna take the pawn. And I'm just gonna chill. I hope I'm not blundering anything, but now I've got literally 3 protectors. And if we're gonna go like here attacking me, I think I'm just gonna go here, and this could just win a piece right here. Here, takes. And I think I'm just up 2 pawns. Obviously, now it's gonna be a bit of a slaughter, since, like, you know, he doesn't have a lot of time on the clock too. Wait, now this doesn't work, right? Takes. So I gotta go back, I guess. But I still got 3 protectors. Where am I gonna go? I guess just here. And I think I'm just chilling still. You can't go here because I just take. And I'm just threatening this, which just looks like a fork to me. So let me just go for it. And we'll see. I don't know how you're getting away from this. Obviously now, 50 seconds of the clock, you start panicking and so on, and it's a bit tough. And now it's like probably you gotta take. I'm gonna take, then probably takes. I think that's the way that you gotta play it. But I really don't see how are you really getting away from this. I think you just are losing a piece now. 25 seconds on the clock as we stand, and it is not looking very good. But he's played a great game, really. Gotta give props to this guy, because I mean, he was very aggressive. He's probably still trying to find a move, or he's just wasting some time. Let's just take. Let's see. This is still hanging. He protects this. This could be a move, but it's not. Oh, that's actually pretty annoying. Let me just go here. Make sure that this is protected. Then I can move my knight. Okay, what if I go here? That could be it. 5 seconds on the clock. Now this is just, obviously unplayable. but he's played a good game. He's played a very good game. This was the first game, guys. If you want to analyze it by yourself, you can obviously search on my account. But that was the first game with the white pieces. Let's get into the second one, where I'm going to be playing with the black pieces. There we get it. We have the rematch. And let's see it. Let's see it. How are we, going to do this time against Aloy Javon? And we get the ready opening. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Okay, I really don't want to do any. Okay, let's just say even below 1400, I just play d4 and I just take the center. I'm just gonna copy him a bit, right? Because I'm a copycat, so I'm just gonna copy. And this looks like a Queen's Gambit decline transferring here. So let's see. We get the push. Now this is the Catalan, and how I like to play when they play like d4 and they place this line over here. I'm gonna show you the setup that I play. First of all, you fianchetto the bishop on b7. Fianchettoing the bishop means that you push one of these two pawns or one of these two. Obviously, that's what my opponent is doing on this side of the board. He's putting it on g2, and then I'm just gonna put the bishop there. So it's on this very long diagonal. And I can do it just now. And okay, he castles immediately. And now this bishop is most likely gonna be on e7, and this knight is gonna be on d7, trying to push for c5. Now I'm not really sure what is better here, but I do guess I'm gonna go for this first of all, just because I can already cast, right, and he is castled, so I don't want to be behind. And yeah, so that's basically the setup that I'm going for. And knight b7 is coming next. I'm gonna try to play for c5, castle, play h6, and these type of moves, and we're just gonna play chess from here. So let's see how is he gonna deal with that. Now this knight is a bit on d7 is a bit of a weakness most of the time. Okay, that's an interesting move. He's scared of losing this pawn, right, which I could take, but then he would always have checked to just pick it up, so there really wasn't a need to play that. Now maybe d7 or castles. I don't think that there is any problem with castling, to be honest. And I probably think I'm gonna play h6, because now he's got some ideas. Let's say this takes, and then he could go there, right, which is not possible, but just putting some pressure on the h7 square, which is a weak square at the moment. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. Okay, not even developing the minor pieces, just going straight out wipes. Takes. Now we gotta go for it. Knight b7, and if this knight would be here for like a very long time, we again can put the rook on e8 and go for this knight f8 and knight g6 maneuver. We got these two knights here, and our king is very safe. But now I'm gonna try to push for c5. Honestly, if you take, then that's a dilemma. But I really like to get rid of this knight. That way, this knight could go here. But this, and you push, right? So I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. Maybe it does, maybe it actually does. Takes, e4, and I could go here, attacking the queen, but also my bishop opens up to attack the e4 pawn, and yeah, you probably have to go here, and then there is some pressure. My knight can go here on the next move again, right? This file could be open, so actually, if he takes, I think I'm just gonna take like that. Oh, and now he's fianchettoing his second bishop as well, which is interesting. That's really interesting. Well, let's not waste any time and go for the move that I wanted to play for quite some time. Okay, another thing that I noticed, my queen and his rook are on the same file, which most of the time is not a good idea. And if I would be white, I would probably try to open things up, because then there could be some problems with my queen. And because of that, I think I'm gonna just, you know, make sure my queen's not getting trapped, or it is just not in some problems. And then I could go rook c8 and put my rook on the same file as his queen is at the moment. Rook d8, and he's doing a good job at not capturing, I think, because under, let's say, 1,000, I think a lot of players just capture because they can't capture, but that's not a rule. You just don't have to do that, right? So it's just useless most of the time. I think taking here is not bad. If you take like this, I think I just could get a tempo. Let's say this, and then here. I don't know where am I going with that. Maybe I could win that pawn here, but if this, then I'm gonna just go here, right? So I think that probably could be a move. Yeah, maybe messed that up, but yeah, it's just pretty much still a decent position. And we're just playing a Catalan. Okay, now I'm definitely not gonna be taking that, because I just helped him, right? So now we get into the part where chess is like a bit of a waiting game. So we just gotta wait. So let's just play h6. Just play h6, man. Just improve our position a bit. Very slow, but it's what you gotta do in these games. Sometimes it's just not very fun, and you just gotta play passive if your opponent is playing passive, and it's just who's gonna make the first mistake and who's gonna have a better plan as well. So now, if he's gonna do a nothing move as well, I'm gonna probably move the rook to the 8, and I'm gonna make sure everything is just protected here. Okay, he does the same, and I'm just gonna copy, and we are having almost an exactly same position, except from the fact that my bishop is not flanked out over here. And now, honestly, like, I don't know. I like the idea of pushing h4, h5. h5, h4. But the knight just takes, and I do not really have anything even to sacrifice it for there. So now it's gonna be a bit of a slaughter, and we're gonna have to have a plan. So we'll see how he's gonna play. Obviously, if he's gonna capture something, which now could turn the whole game around there. Like, you could take this, and a lot of things could open up just by one capture. This I don't think does make a whole lot of sense. If he would do that though, how am I gonna take? That's kind of a big question. If I take like this, then I don't know. That's pretty tough actually. Maybe I could even take with the queen, but then you have a tempo. This, and this. If he takes and I take with the knight, with the knight I can't draw arrows. Then I guess he just pushes and I just go back. So, right, I don't know if that helped me. But then he's kind of pinned. His queen is a bit, this pawn is a bit pinned to the queen. This, yeah. I think taking with the knight could actually benefit me, because if takes, and you push, then I can just go back, and there is a lot of pressure on the pawn. And if you don't push, I'm just gonna have a pretty good knight on the c5 square. And if this and I take with the bishop, it's not a horrible bishop, but it's not like I love it. Yeah. So honestly, I think taking with the knight could be better, because also if this and this, I just also noticed that I could go here, and if you take, I could take in the future. Okay, we get this move. So now that's a big move, right? That also kind of changes the whole game. Because now takes, and you take like this, and it's obviously protected by this bishop. I could go here and put even more pressure. I think it's gonna go there then. I could even make this capture now. I can make this capture, which looks a bit weak. So you take. But if this, I don't think that there is. I mean, I think I can just wait here again, because I really no need. I could take and trade off these bishops, but I don't know how does that benefit me. Yeah, this is tough. This is really tough, actually. Yeah, I mean, takes doesn't seem to make sense. It just doesn't. I'm gonna just go here, honestly. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that move. I'm not blundering anything. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just that maybe I actually have done something wrong. Yeah, I think that was not a good move, actually, guys. I think you can go takes. Ooh, okay, that's aggressive. I think you could have just doubled my pawns here like that. But now this is a very weak king. This is a very weak king. Now taking like this would be a blunder because of this fork. So maybe I can take with the bishop. And however you take, I think I can go here and put some pressure. What if you would defend it though and then you attack me? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Could try to, you know, place my knight there as well, but I don't see how does that help me again, right? Would like to go here, but the queen is over here as well. This is just, maybe now I could take, because then his king has literally no protectors and I could start an attack too. I really don't know. I think I'm a capture. I think I'm just gonna capture. It's a bit of a capture, like, because I don't know what to do. But sometimes even that is happening, right? And I don't think I can go forward here. This. It's just a really passive position. I actually don't know where my knight is going. Does it have to, like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to put it over here on g6. This is a horrible game. This is so boring. I hope you guys are still enjoying this somehow. But now again, you can make 1 million captures, but I just think that how I benefited from this is that it's just a horrible bishop. And this bishop too, like, it's not doing anything. It's just staring into a pawn, and this bishop is staring into my pawn. So pretty much, I think that is, you know, why I could prefer black, but it's just really weird of a game, man. I think we're just gonna have to play really positional, and a long game. It could be really decided here by the time. Now, okay, takes, and I can't even take it back. Oof. So what, does that mean that I have to take? Yes, because I don't think I can protect it. Maybe I could go here too. Nope. Or I could go here, which does look insane. Takes. It does look absolutely insane. But hear me out. The knight is gonna go to a6 and then here and hit the queen, but it's gonna be stopped. But you know, I mean, it's just crazy, right? I mean, I'm just maneuvering here with all of the pieces, and I'm just trying to find a little mistake in his position, but it doesn't look like there is one. So yeah, it's just gonna be. I think we're just gonna trade all of the pieces, and we're gonna go inside an endgame probably. or even a middle game. But you know, he's got 2 minutes. I've got 3.5. So again, I'm gonna have a clock advantage. Right, takes. Then you could take probably, but I'm gonna go here. Don't think that's good. Yeah, that's definitely not good. So yeah, I really don't know, man. But I think his king is weak. My king is weak too. But you know, like these 2 pawns are very weak diagonally. He's lucky that I don't have a dogs for a bishop. I think that could be very, very dangerous. Okay, that's interesting for sure. All right. I don't think I get that. I think he wants to take and then push and then mate me. I think that's just his plan. All right. Takes, push. What? I don't know. Bro. I'm just really confused. Maybe I take and then take. Oh, that could be good. Oh, but takes. Oh, I really don't know what is going on, man. I really don't know. This is just horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I really have no idea. I'm sorry, but I need to just play fast because I really don't want to lose this. Also, I'm trying to give you guys something, but this is just an insanely drawish game from the first minute, from the first second. But I am up a minute on the clock, so it looks like I will be taking this. And I think I can just go here, honestly. And I'm protecting this, which is pretty good. Protecting the mate, I mean. Okay, I don't think that's good again. I mean, just take. I mean, just up a pawn. So, I think that's just pretty much it. And now, you know, your queen's a bit weird over there, and I can just take that on the next move, and your position is falling apart a bit. What? That's horrible, bro, I think. I'm sorry, but I don't think that makes any sense. It surely can't. Now your queen's hanging. I'm threatening this. It's just over by now. So he has panicked in both of the games under time pressure, and now it's just really bad. Yeah, he does take it. Ooh. Takes. Or I could even take this probably. Oh, but then you can maybe take. Let me go for the simplest thing. Or maybe after this I could even take. Takes. Okay. Takes. Just win 2 rooks. Yeah. Now he's got no rooks pretty much. He could take this pawn. But I think he could get trapped here. Okay, he just trades. Now that's very simple. And I'm threatening this fork probably. You have this maybe to save it. Yeah. That's a try. Right, takes. That's still winning. Yeah, let me just get this. And now, right, I mean, this is under pressure. Everything is under pressure. So this is, you know, this was a very, very long waiting game from me. I was waiting for him to make the mistake, and he got under time pressure. I put him there, and he has fumbled it at the end. He does go here. I don't know, man. Let me actually just. Oh wait, that's just a knight for me actually. So let me pick it up. And now the bishop is hanging, and this is unfortunately game over for Oloy Javon. But thank you so much for being part of this video. I mean, you have actually played good. You have actually played good. You have played an even match with me. Unfortunately, again, time pressure. I know it, bro. It's just very against your skin. Yeah, that will be it for today's video, guys. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to write your ELO and your username on chess.com down in the comments, and maybe I can pick you for the next episode. Thank you for watching once again. I love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow at the road to 2200 ELO. Peace.